Hello, everybody. So, me again. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day. Yeah, in general, we can say this. So, today's topic is, I would say, one of the most maybe bizarre. No, it's not bizarre. It's like a lot of people, when we see like past lives and alter ego, this is not connected at all. This is like two different topics, something that you cannot speak. In one session, because it's so far from these two subjects. But as I will explain to you, as it looks like, is it far away? But at the end, we will see that actually there are more. You can combine them more than you can maybe imagine. Why? You will see. I have some, let's say, some kind of theory or some kind of maybe excuses why this is possible. And if you will go maybe into some kind of researches, you will find definitely connections between these two subjects, between these two things. And then it will be much easier to understand why I choose not. I didn't choose this topic. Rebecca chose it, so I hope that uh, it will make sense. Still, I didn't think about that at all. I talk about past lives already, but with connection with alter egos, not yet. So I will speak about this tonight. So okay, let's start it. First, I would like to say what is past life. Hello, good evening, Susan. Susan, are you alone or are you in double? So past lives, everybody knows what is past life. Past life is So past lives, everybody knows what is past life. Past life is our lives that we already lived here in our history, maybe not so far away or maybe really far away. It really depends on how old is our soul. Mostly when I meet people and when I do little research, okay, so I know really a lot of past lives. I would say, I don't know, 300, 400, 500, up to 1000 or even more. So definitely this is huge number. It is impossible that we will remember all. Actually, we don't remember one, I will say. Why? Because every single one that we come to this planet, when we enter the earth, and when we open our eyes, all this knowledge, all this historical data just disappear. So if we want to discover about our past lives, we definitely have to go in some kind of meditation, or as I suggested in one video before, regression. Because in regression you can see your past lives, you can see who you were in the past, and what you experienced in the past. It's much easier if you know names of this person, because in this case you just go to the search what kind of life they had, and then maybe just put some puzzles together and figure out what happened in that life, and then you just compare your life with this previous life that you had it before. So past lives is something that we all have it, that we do not remember usually. Sometimes with dreams, when we are dreaming, we are getting hello, AP, good evening. So when we just starts to maybe remember things from the past, we do not connect this stuff. Maybe we dream about some places that we never been met, that we never been there, but obviously we have been there in years before, or maybe centuries before, even like millenniums before. So definitely all this traveling, all this where we want to go, where is like our destinations of traveling. Also, this is connected with our past lives. Why? Because we want to visit places that are so attracted to us, but these places are actually places where we lived before. So I remember when I went to United States, and we went to this to Washington D.C., and when I saw this grave of JFK, I couldn't imagine that actually I was being him. in my past life, and so life took me there. It's also happened with my traveling to Australia. It happens to me with traveling to Egypt, all this kind of stuff. I would say that also, like in India, I had some past lives, but I didn't go to research this because it's really like maybe too much data to proceed. But anyway, so this is our past lives. Alter ego. So what is alter ego? This is really like a lot of people describe this in different ways, but easiest way is that we have someone who is also living with us, this our alter ego, and sometimes this alter ego, this personality takes over us, and this means that we actually then we start to live as this person wants to live, so that you maybe you have some kind of imagination, yeah, how it would look like if I would be like I don't know, the teacher of English, and then you just starts to act like that you're a teacher of English, and then you just start to walk around like this, and this personality became part of you, and then one day you just think that you are this, and you just walking around as teacher of English, and you just maybe speak English all the time, and you're not placed where English is like maybe first language, so this personality takes over you, and usually we do not know that somebody, actually we as alter ego, take control over us, so this is the problem, that people just imagine that they are something that they are actually not, and they are playing this uh, other part of our life, they're playing the role. It's like that you are in the movie, and you're pretending that you are someone else. Now people say, okay, personality who takes care of you, who takes he who over control you, and past lives. This is only that it's not connected. Okay, let's hear my theory, and past lives. This is only that it's not connected. Okay, let's hear my theory, and then you will maybe think twice, and you will say, okay, it is possible. So past lives can become your right now, your reality. So you're being someone in your past life, I don't know, some kind of really important person, or someone who is not important at all, but you are doing something totally different that you are doing right now. Maybe right now you're like police officer, or like you're working in army or whatever. In previous life you was been maybe a farmer, and right now this farmer from your past lives starts to control you, starts to overrule you, and you start to pretend that you're a farmer, and you are start working on the farm. You just go somewhere and you work on the farm, like that, all these details, and then when you realize now that this is so, when you wake up yourself, you're asking yourself, what I'm doing here on this farm, this is not the place that I want to be, because this is really like something that I hate. If you're like really like modern citizen of the world, you just know, okay, how to live in the city center, and so living in farm is something like beyond everything, So this is how actually your past lives can influence on your current life with alter ego, Usually when this happen is, I would say, the subject of regression. So people go into regression, they figure out who they were, and then something happened in their mind, and a lot of time people who are doing regression are in charge for this. Actually they are guilty that this happens to someone who is traveling back, that these people actually do not come back, and they are just staying in their past life, and because they're staying in their past life, they are just pretending that they are this person from their past lives, and this became their alter ego, which control them all the time. And you just think that you are still in 18th century, 19th century, in 15th century, that you are still some kind of fighter, that you are still some kind of a madman, or maybe some polite female who just wants to be nice to everyone, or you just think that you have to be a nun or a monk or whatever. So this this issue can come from when people visit some, or this is like a psychic or some kind of medium, or persons who they claim, yeah, I'm really good, I can show you your past life, but actually they don't know how to finish the process of regression, which is important. Yeah, they can put you back centuries, but they cannot drag you back into reality. And because they are not able to do this, then you have problem, not them. They will still live their lives, there will still be, yeah, okay, I try to help him, I try to help her, obviously it didn't work, yeah, it's okay, but you can have problem because of this, because you're not dating the past affects you where you are right now. And this, of course, nothing good, I would say. This is something that we try to avoid. This is something that we try to not to happen to us, you know. So this, I would say, one of the components, one of things that can happen, how your alter ego can start to overrule you, how your alter ego can start to take control of you, how your alter ego can really like starts to influence on you so badly without that we are realize this. A lot of people do not know that they have alter ego. A lot of people do not know that they have some other personality who is pretending that it is here, and this can really put a lot of danger, a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of these problems in their lives. Imagine that you just start to act that you are like someone really important, some kind of president or some kind of uh, big big boss of some kind of mob organization, or that you are some kind of assassinator who thinks that you can kill all of them, but in your nature you're like a really calm person, you don't want to hurt nobody, and then this alter ego overrule you, and you start to become really like aggressive person, really someone who wants to destroy a lot, someone who really wants to demolish a lot, and these two personalities just crash, and sooner or later, of course, you will have problem because of your alter ego, not because of you. Most of time it happens when this happens is that we are, if someone starts to rule you, that this person is mean, and that this person really wants to affect you badly. Why? Because it's like, yeah, there's still some unfinished businesses that this soul has to do, and you are just like a messenger, or just someone who this alter ego just do their job through you, and really try to think about that things can be really danger if you are doing something, if you think that this kind of stuff like going into regression that cannot be danger, I would say that this is more danger than maybe try to jump from 20 feet or from 50 feet into the river, from bridge to the river. Why? Because river can be deep enough, but someone who is doing this maybe for first time, or maybe do not have experience in this, can really put a lot of damage into your life, and then you'll be screwed, not this person who is doing this, and when you start to think that way, then you're like, okay, it's better maybe to just do not know who I was being before, or maybe you just maybe visit someone who can tell you, okay, you was being this without that you travel, sorry, without that you travel with your mind there. Why? Because if you travel there with your mind, it can happen that you will stay there, that you will stay in 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th century, and then troubles will start to come to you. You know that you will just pretend that you're like a cowboy, or I don't know, Indian, or someone who starts the French Revolution or whatever. And right now we are like more in peaceful times, that this stuff is not something that you can say out loud this, and people will start to think, okay, he's crazy, and your next destination will be mental hospital. You know, in mental hospital, you know how things are. Even if you are not stupid, they make you stupid with all these pills, with all these treatments, you know. And so actually you are not going to the better place, but even on the worse place, you know. And thinking that way, it's really like better not to visit your past lives without like confirming that person who is doing this is like a person who is really good at this, who can take care of you, who can bring you back, who can do this safely for you, who can do this like really, that you will be, that you will know, okay, if I do this, this will also help me to get some information, to gather some information, to receive some information which are useful, but not that this life, this past life, will starts to affect on your current life right now. I know personally for my like 3, 4 past lives, but this do not affects me. You know, it affects me only when there are some, let's say, some kind of issues in my life. You know, and when I maybe lose hope for like 1%, that I'm not like, okay, this will happen, that I start to doubt maybe for 1, 2%, and then universe just give me the signal that my head starts to really hurt me here on the back. You know why? Because in my past life, in one past life, I was being killed in the shot in the head, and it's like that. The universe reminds me, listen, your past life, you know that you achieved a lot in this past life, so also here you will achieve a lot. So really just trust and allow to happen. And also this is some kind of sign that I recognize from the universe, that when I start to have this little doubt, oh, am I really on the right track? Bam, yes you are. You know, it's like that somebody hits you with into your head with I don't know, with a gun or whatever, and then you just, okay, I'm on the right track, you know. So, but definitely all these 3, 4 past lives that I know by names who I was do not affect me right now. You know, I'm not walking around and say, yeah, I'm this and this person. You know, I was being in the past that kind of person. So right now I know how to rule the world. I know how to take care of people, and so on, so on, so on. No, I'm not doing this because I can control that kind of stuff. But someone whose alter egos are really strong can become that kind of person, you know, that they starts to walk around. Yeah, I was being the president of the United States of America. I was being, I don't know, sailor of the middle ages, and so on and so on and so on. And this can really affect so negatively on us that we cannot imagine. You know, try to avoid this kind of stuff. Try to avoid this kind of things. Why? Because when this starts to affect you, it is not good. It starts to really destroy you. It starts to destroy your family. Hello, Monica. Welcome, Monica. It can start to destroy all your mankind. You know, which is again not good. Why? Because it affects you in ways that you cannot imagine. You know, pretend that right now and someone enters your life who you do not want in your life, and starts to control your life, and starts to drive you to the destination that you don't want to be. This can happen to you, you know. So something that you truly do not want in your life, but this person starts to control you. This is something that can happen with you when alter ego take care control of you. And then this is something that put a lot of, if I say in very nice language, put a lot of shit in your life. We don't need that kind of shit in our lives. You know that we just want to be like in peace. We want to be like that everything is good, and when of course when we allow this to happen, then it will happen. So my suggestion is do not take some kind of regression stuff from the people who are not good at this. Try to get a lot of information from the person who will do this for you. Try to get a lot of information who will take care of you, and protect yourself. Protection is really important also. Why? Because if you will protect yourself, then you cannot stay in the past. This means that you cannot stay in the past, so this means that your alter ego cannot beat out and starts to control your life, starts to control your emotions, starts to control your being, and especially not your soul. I know that a lot of people know about schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is actually the other term of you have someone who affects you. This is sometimes that you have someone in your aura that really affects you badly. Uh, some other people said this is alter ego. Definitely, this is alter ego because you just have this switching of personalities. And when you start to switch personality, then they tell you, yeah, you have schizophrenia. You are not someone. So this can be really like some kind of disease that a lot of people try to say, oh, I don't want this. This is really like badly on. My friend, actually, he was with my school buddy in secondary school. I would say that he has schizophrenia. What happened to him is that when his mom died, he didn't let her go, and his mom stayed in his aura, and his mom starts to really affect on him really badly. And I want that sometimes he thinks that he is her, and this is not something that you want. This is something that really like to try to avoid. Because it's really nasty. It can be really like something that you do not want to see, something that you do not want to experience. Why? Because it hurts a lot, not just to you, but also people around you. People who really loves you, and they can see that you are changing, that you are not that person who they maybe fall in love with everything, and then again, this is bad. Um, how to protect yourself? I usually do every single day, at least twice. I pray that I'm protected with three shields from God. That so at the time that I put myself under the dome, if I can say so, with three shields. Like first two shields, other energies can affect. This third one is like made from diamond, and this diamond is the strongest stuff in the world, so it cannot be destroyed. So this is something that I use. Of course, all of you can use maybe something else, or if you can use something that you feel safe with. Uh, it really depends on what kind of God or universe or what kind of goddess you believe, and then you just pray for this person, God, universe that give you protection, that you will not be affected of that kind of energies, because also this alter ego is bad energy that can influence on you. I never heard that some good person wants to take control of you. Why? Because good persons, good souls already left in this field of security, and they do not come back. But people, souls who wants some kind of revenge, big war in his life, and nobody needs this war. Nobody needs this kind of life anymore, you know. So when this starts, you have to be really strong, because in most cases you will finish in mental hospital if you do not, if you do not know how to control this, your this person, that this person do not take care of, do not take personality from you, and that you can live your life like happy, free, joyful, that everything is good, everything is perfect, and so on, so on, so on. So definitely, I would say yes. I know sometimes it's buffering. Sorry for this. I don't know why. Uh, could be that I have just to restart my computer, or I don't know. I hope that I give really good explanation of this about past lives. But I already spoke about past lives in some other videos, so I don't want to repeat myself so much. You know that videos will not be boring for someone who is listening to me every single day. So if you have some questions correlated with this topic, just let me know, or I will just the best session. In this case, I will just give some free messages, you know. So type yes if you want to get free message. So Monica, I know that you are still here. Monica, message for you. I'm setting really good big surprise for you in like business area for you, like the next 7 days, Monica. So be prepared for like really good positive surprise in business area. Business means like money wise or job wise or something like that. Okay, Suzanne, message for you. Monica, it's my pleasure. Suzanne, money is coming to you in really like big steps. Right now, it's really not time to worry it or whatever, you know. So, yes, money is in the way towards you. So, be joyful, be happy, be, be you. You know what this means. So, any suggestions about some other topics that you want to listen? So, tomorrow is top secret. Uh, I will not give you too much information what will happen tomorrow. But like in Sunday, I was thinking that maybe we can speak about fear. What is fear? What causes fear? What fear can do to us? And stuff like that. So this could be topic in Sunday. So I need more topics for next week. Give me some ideas, please. Give me some things that you want to listen, some things that you want to experience with me. That maybe also I have to go to check if I will not have idea what I should speak about, so that I can really like go deeply into this and experience for myself also, you know, because I need sometimes also some kind of chakras. I think that I already speak about chakras. Yes, I spoke about chakras, Monica. I spoke about chakras. You can check back on my videos. Definitely, I spoke about chakras. It was been Rebecca asked me for this. So yes, it was been already said a lot of about. I'm not. Yeah, just go in my history and find it. I think it was been like dreams. Yes, dreams. Of course, dreams has been something that I also suggested. Yes, definitely, I will speak about dreams. Maybe that. Yes, definitely, I will speak about dreams. Maybe that I will speak about dreams in Sunday, and then in Monday I will speak about fear. Yeah, you're right. You just remind me. That's a really good topic. Dreams. Yeah, Monica, go check. I think it was been like maybe 2, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Just check. Yeah. Also, really a lot of interesting other stuff is on my video history. You know, I record right now. I think more than close to 50 videos already, so a lot of interesting stuff. Just go to check. Also, all others who are watching my videos maybe later, go check. Please subscribe my channel. Please comment videos. Please like it. Share it with others. If you are in some kind of social media, just put this video on share, that people will also get information and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, do this. This will help me. Can help you also. With that you will feel maybe, oh, I help him. This is something that people really put on the really good vibes. So why not? Okay. So thank you so much, Monica, for this. Thank you so much. Uh, so we will be in touch. We will speak about something special tomorrow. I will not tell you what this will be. Also, in the topic, I will not mention what this will be. You will have to watch it. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed Friday. Have a blessed. Okay, someone came. Who is this new person? Let's see. Who did Rebecca enters little, because she told me that she'll be a little late. That I just give her a message. No, I cannot see who is this. So who is this fourth person? Monica, it is my pleasure. Who is this fourth person? Oh, obviously no one. Sending you love and blessings to everybody. We will be in touch. See you tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central European time. You know what is your time at that time. So, bye bye.